My next guest was one of the big winners this past weekend at UFC Fight Island 4, getting that finish over Cameron Else. It is Kyler Phillips back here on the program, 50K richer. Kyler, how are you, man?
I'm doing good, man. Just got back yesterday from Dubai, went to Vegas, and then I'm going to go back to Vegas tomorrow and go to the Performance Institute, go get my Aura ring. It tracks your sleep, your REM cycles, and stuff,
Nice.
and also your HRV. So trying to get a little bit more scientific. Just keep getting better. That whole fight, it inspired me, and just want to get better with my jiu-jitsu game, my wrestling game, my striking, and as well as the mental aspect and staying disciplined, taking my money, saving it, and investing in the right things.
Absolutely. Well, if you got a nickname like the Matrix, you got to start, investing in everything, right? You got to sort of live up to that nickname. But you certainly look like it in that fight, man. That was a great performance. We'll talk about that in one sec. But I wanted to know, leading into the fight, right? You had the long travel. You're going to Fight Island, and then you got your opponent switched up. I know that happened before you left. But how are you feeling heading in? Because you look great, but you never know. You can always feel a different way heading into the fight, and then how you actually perform.
I felt great. This one was super fun. Going to Dubai and doing all that it's just a part of the whole plan, and I had a blast. And I realized over a couple years in my pro career already, even though I'm young in my career, sometimes you're gonna have camps that go bad. Sometimes, like in your camp, detrimental things are gonna happen. Relationships, family, job, money, just little things that are gonna happen that piss you off. Maybe it's a weight cut. Maybe it's somebody in your life that that needs to be whatever, and like other times you're going to have a great, super easy going camp. You're going to have great sparring rounds. You're going to have a great time. Everybody's going to be supporting you. You have everything you need. Other times it's going to be whatever, but I've learned at the end of the day, you're going to have different types of days, and you got to be able to just perform regardless. And I feel like this camp, the camp was good the last couple weeks, but there's always little things, little pebbles in the road, and you got to just keep moving forward and remember that, it's all just a test. And if you can use those type of camps as that gaining experience, then once in the future you get a big fight or something and things don't happen exactly the way that you want it to go, and you're ready for it, And so, and again, this one was very easy going. So I had a blast, and I made the best out of it.
Yeah, and like I said, great performance. Always nice to get a finish in a fight. What was the game plan heading in? Because I know you didn't have much time to prepare for the new opponent.
The game plan was just to impose my game, which is a mixed style, so Nikito Kai. My game plan is to mix it up on the dudes. Stand-ups, striking, elbows, knees, flurry of the punches, angles, takedowns, knees, ground and pound, submissions. So that's a part of my game plan, is the multi-dimensional mindset as well as physically with the skills that I have. And yeah, man, just having fun. I get into flow state, I start flowing, and that's what I did. It showed in the fight, but I was also very tactical and strategical as well. So I know that the guy had a big right hand, and he's got a lot of knockouts, and I also know he's got a good anaconda choke, and he's going to try to attack the neck. He's brown belt jiu-jitsu. So I knew that, if I was going to take a loss from that guy, it's going to be in that area, and I'm not going to let it go in that area. So being tactical, strategical with that, as long as I'm aware of that, I can fully impose my game plan, and that was what just showed, and made him quit pretty early.
Anything surprised you about him in the fight?
No.
No, you kind of, yeah.
I don't know. Maybe the crowd was a little different, but it's pretty much the same thing. I do miss the crowds, but it is what it is, and again, you gotta just perform.
I'm sure the crowd would have been buzzing a couple fights before you. Your teammate Casey Kenney getting that win. How much did that lift you up heading into your fight? Just seeing the performance he put on, because that was about as big of a beatdown as you can see in a fight.
Yeah, I think he got. I don't know if he set the record or he almost set the record for most body kicks in the bantamweight division or something like that. And I think maybe the person that had the most was a title fight, so 5 rounds. That's 3 rounds of body kicks. He just kept kicking away, and he didn't care whether he was going to kick the arm and just break his arm and go right through him. That's that hard style, and he has the output as well as the power and the speed and endurance to keep doing that. So his style just it was pretty impressive watching him fight, and he did a great job. I'm really proud of him. And of course, like, I still had to perform. I watched that in the hotel. It was like a time difference. I had to get adjusted to the time. So I fought around 7:30 in the morning. He fought around like 5:30, I believe. I'm not completely sure, but so it's like early in the morning out there in Dubai. I'm like kind of waking up, got my shakeout. Then I'm in the hotel room, and Casey fights, put on a performance like that, and then right after that, it was my time to leave the hotel and go to the venue. So it was just cool, man.
Yeah, no, that's good. So you get the finish. How do you celebrate after a fight like that? Like, it's the morning, so it's probably a little bit weird. You're used to, like, being at night or whatever. What would you get up to?
I got adjusted to the time, so
yeah.
I just stayed up. But we had a couple hours before we went back to the airport. Man, Fight Island, they took care of us really well. Those people out there in the hotel and the W Hotel and all of the staff with UFC, they just did a great job. And it was so much different, but it was so positive and awesome. When I got off, all the winners had bottles of champagne in their room. So Casey had his bottle of champagne, I had mine. So we had some champagne, went down, and then they had this little celebratory thing, drink, and then so we had a couple drinks and we just went to the pool, and then had a couple more beers, and then we went to the airport after that, and then just passed out first class. So I mean, it was a
living large
cool experience. And then and they actually have on the first class menu, they actually had a Dana White chicken sandwich.
Really? Was it good?
I did a YouTube review on it. Yeah.
Oh, I got to check that out. I missed that. I got to check that one out.
It was a couple minutes. Yeah, it was just me, and then my teammate and Holly Holm was sitting right there, and I just did a review on it. I gave it a 4.8 star rating. It was pretty good.
Or was it like one of those Dave Portnoy like pizza reviews from Barstool? Because you got to give the decimal
point.
I
don't know. Yeah, I've been starting that. I just did right now. Literally, I just got done. I had 2 tacos right now, but I just got done off of the Sugar Show podcast.
Oh, cool.
Sugar Show. So it just hopped off of that. And I forgot where I was going with that. But
oh, you're talking about the rating system, right? Like using, because that's the whole thing with Dave Portnoy is he's like, a rookie score is one where you just give a flat number. If you give it a decimal point, that's a veteran move in terms of scoring.
Yeah, so I'm just, I started my YouTube channel as well. So I'm doing 2 podcasts a month, doing a vlog in fight camp, and then just other random videos and stuff. So, like, yeah, just getting used to it and doing videos and trying to mimic the stuff that they do on there. Because there's a lot of guys, they just sit in their car like me right now, and they just go, like, do, like, a review of, like, drinks from, like, different, like, fast food restaurants and stuff like that. So it's a good outlet.
No, it's smart, and Sean's like the best guy to do it. He's really made a good following for himself on YouTube and just the brand and everything. So can't learn from there. I was going to ask you. You mentioned getting the champagne in your room after the fight. What do you think the loser gets? Do you think they get one of those like little mini bottles of vodka or something? You know what I mean? Like, it's got to be the opposite of whatever you got, right? I would think.
I bought my opponent a beer. We had a beer.
Oh, cool! Oh, that's awesome.
So I got a round on us, but yeah, now it's time to get back to work and stuff. So.
Absolutely.
Just stay, yeah.
2 more quick things on the fight. What was the feedback like from the UFC and from the fans? Because that was, I was seeing that everywhere, people talking about that finish.
Of course they were amazed by it, but that's what I expect, you know. And it's just going to keep getting better. The competition's going to get harder, and I'm going to shine better. I think I do better against when people are trying to come harder against me, and the more experienced the people I fight, that's going to show that I'm not just in this physically to just go in there and see who's the tough dude. You know, like, I'm literally a mastermind at what I do. So I'm going to keep getting better at it, and I really love this.
You mentioned investing the $50K. Anything particular you're going to invest it in, or do you got any bills to pay off? Like, what's sort of the plan with that?
Not exactly sure, but maybe like real estate or something. Just make the right decisions and start early, because I know I'm young and reckless, so it's good to start now, staying disciplined and take my money and do the right things and keep the people around me that have no benefit to my career or to like positive energy. Kind of just, you don't have to unfriend people like that, but just like keeping them out of your inner circle.
Yeah.
So keeping those people that actually care, my coaches, stuff like that. Because I don't know, how many fighters do you know at this level? Like, they go broke, you know what I mean? Even like a lot of just pro athletes. And so I'm going to try to just be a little bit, have fun, but also make a good living. So after I get out of this career, I can still do some other things from there.
Yeah, learn from their mistakes. I mean, there's a lot of you can easily blow through money. Anyone can, right? So it's smart to you don't look at it as like, hey, this is fun money. It's like I got to invest in the future. So 3, 4, 10 years down the line, I got something that I've actually put money into. So that's probably the best bet in terms of that.
Yeah, of course have fun. You're young, have fun, but like just there's a time and place for everything.
Exactly. Yeah. No, very well said. So when are you looking to get back in there? It looked like you came out of that pretty unscathed.
Hopefully soon, maybe December or January. Okay. Oh, that would be ideal for me. I've been in and out of camp for a while. I was trying to fight in June, July, August, September. So it's been like a minute. Even though I had that one fight, I've like just been in camp for a while. So take a little tiny break and then get back on it and get another fight.
Any opponents you're looking at? I know you'll fight anyone. You're one of those guys, but is there any fights that you think would be fun for you?
Yeah, of course I'll fight anybody, but I don't know, man. Yeah, any style, any person.
Leave that up to your coaches and your manager.
I think that's what matches up with my style as well. Is I can make an exciting fight out of any opponent. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty confident with that, just because the skills that I have.
Love it. And you mentioned going to Vegas, getting checked up by the PI. Anything else you're doing in terms of downtime going forward? I mean, you got to take a little bit of time off, I'm sure, to enjoy this victory.
Yeah, dude, I can't stop, man. Like, my foot's a little sore just from kicking the dude, but like yesterday was Monday. I already trained 3 times yesterday, and then I'm just like, I gotta slow it down, because that's one thing that's why I'm gonna go to the Performance Institute and stuff and like get better at recovery and get better at my stretching, stuff like that, just relaxing, my sleep, and I just want to get better at that type of stuff, like recovery as well. So, because I just want to keep training and learning, and I can, just right now, I'll just keep training, get my jiu-jitsu and striking better and have fun, but everything technical, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So trying to get, I just really like it, and I get bored. I can't stay at home. You know what I mean? I think I just have ADD.
I think a lot of us do. I'm the same way. I can't sit still. I got to be doing something, whether it's this stuff or going to the gym or something. Yeah, I think we were talking about this last time. By the way, I love the look. But you almost reminded me a bit of, that rapper Sean Paul. You kind of look like him a little bit.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I got he does have the cornrows, but I got the twist ones.
Yeah, yours look a little bit better. So there you go. Cool. No rap career, though, right? You're just going to stick to fighting?
No, I actually rap sometimes. I freestyle, but
oh, cool! I didn't know that.
I'm not that good. Definitely.
It seems to be a bantamweight thing. Brian Kelleher raps as well too. I don't know if you've seen his stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, go follow. If you check him out on Twitter, he's always posting verses and stuff. It's pretty cool.
Okay, I might have seen something. Well, I play music. I play piano. I'm actually going to get back to that.
Oh, right cool! I didn't know that.
To my roots, martial arts, piano. I really like playing piano a lot. It helps me with my martial arts as well, because everything just becomes on timing and bass, treble, and it's like you can't bite down on your mouthpiece and just play on the piano. Like, you have to be very precise on what you do. And same thing with MMA now, because everybody's evolving. There's people you're fighting, they've been doing striking, jiu-jitsu, wrestling since they were a little kid. So it's like we're not in those days anymore, So I see a lot of parallels between music and whatever you do, everything. There's a lot of parallels to everything.
Kyler Phillips, he can do it all. That's why they call him the Matrix. Not just punching people in the face for a living, can play an instrument too, which is really cool. Yeah. Dude, thanks so much for the time. Again, congrats on the win. Anyone you want to thank, any sponsors, any social media you want to plug, your YouTube channel, the floor is yours, man.
Yeah, my YouTube channel is just Kyler Phillips. my Twitter and Instagram, Kai Matrix, KY Matrix. And I would just like to thank my parents. It's been a long road for them. My dad, Phillips, my mom, Mylin, and especially my coaches and the guys at the lab and Two Knuckle Sports, my dojo, Nikito, Kai, Hanchi, Nico, Shihan, Bill. Those guys have been really, keeping my head straight and keeping me on the right path. John Crouch at the lab, those guys took me in, and, all my teammates there. So I just want to say thank you to all those people, and, can't wait, man.